Hello, in today's video I'm going to be doing an orchid introduction on a grocery store phalaenopsis that I found at a Vons near my house. So let's get into this orchid and I'll tell you a little bit about why I picked it up. So I went to Vons for, I don't even know why at this point, but I was in Vons and I said, you know what, I never see anything interesting at the orchid sections in Vons. Let me just take a look. Something told me to go take a look and see what's going on. And of course, I saw these leaves. And if you've bought a lot of grocery store phals or you grow a lot of phals yourself, you'll see, this is a Schilleriana or probably a Philipinensis, Faves Duartiana, but I thought Schilleriana when I saw this, or at least Philipinensis. And then I saw the undersides of the leaves, and I said, that definitely looks like Schilleriana to me because, let me actually get one of my orchids right now. She's a little bit struggle bus right now. I actually probably should repot this one. Oh yeah, well, if I don't repot this one, it's about to die soon. But let me at least show you the underside of the leaf. So this one over here is my Phalaenopsis Bronze Maiden. What is that? Is that scale? No, it's not. I don't think it is. Anyway, Phalaenopsis Bronze Maiden over here, which is Schilleriana crossed with Manii, and then we have this one over here. So I was saying probably a Phalaenopsis Schilleriana hybrid. Then, naturally, my eyes were drawn to the flowers because I've only seen this color with like Tetraspis, like the coffee Tetraspis, the ones that are like kind of brown. But it's just a super interesting shade. It actually reminds me of an orchid that I had, a Miltoniopsis Island Peach, that looked exactly like this. And the Island Peach Miltoniopsis, it smelled great, it was very unique, and I killed it. So I was like, you know what, let me get one of these because it's giving me vibes of a previous orchid that I had. It's got a crazy coloration. I mean, it's like orangish, coppery color, and then it's got like this bright pink. I mean, it's like pastel, but it's still like quite bright compared to the other colors on the column right here. And then it's got an orange / yellow lip. It's got some Stuartiana, you know, dotting down here on the bottom sepals. So just a super interesting flower. So I said, it is interesting, it is pretty, it's got pretty leaves. Let me see if it's got a fragrance. And mind you, I was like, well, I can't tell if it was 8 or 6 o'clock because the way the sun sets at like 4 p.m. these days, but it was very dark outside. And I smelled the orchid and I got a fragrance. So I said, this orchid is definitely fragrant because it is nighttime. Granted, it's in a grocery store, but it's still smelling like something. And let me just, yeah, definitely smelled like something. So I said, you know what, let me just buy this orchid. Then I got home, and before I go on any longer, let me show you this. I'm doing something down here. Okay, so this orchid is from Westerly Orchids. So, Westerly Orchids is an orchid shop in Carpinteria. There we go. I've actually been there. I went there for like a little write-up for one of my biology classes a few years ago. And they mostly sell, actually they kind of only sell these nondescript grocery store hybrids. So I was quite surprised to find an orchid that looked and smelled like this from Westerly. Then I got home and I took some pictures of the flowers and I put them through Google image search And he took me to a website. And I said, great, let me see what this is called. And I was on the website, and they had many different hybrids, many different fragrant hybrids, and they don't have any ancestry for this. So I don't know exactly what this orchid is, you know, what the ancestry of this orchid is. But when I was looking at some of their other hybrids that are on orchidroots.com and have ancestry data, those hybrids were made with Sucheng balm. And if any of you know about the Sucheng balm Phalaenopsis, it is a quite famous fragrant Phalaenopsis, and the flowers on this one look very similar to it, and it's got a soapy-ish sort of Schilleriana fragrance that I've heard people describe the fragrance of the Sucheng balm in similar ways that I describe the fragrance of this one. So it's most likely a Sucheng balm hybrid. I actually think it's like Phal, a Romeo Fresh, or you'll have seen in the video the different, you know, orchids of what I think it is. But unfortunately there's no ancestry data on this one. But in what is a nice coincidence, I've recently decided that I don't want to hybridize Phalaenopsises. They're just a little bit too finicky. A lot too finicky, actually. And I've been having a lot more success with my Cattleya types. So I figured, you know what? I like the flowers, I like the leaves as well, actually, which is very rare because I'm usually not a leaf person. So I said, let me just pick it up. It's only $20. And yeah, that's how I ended up with this one. Not super happy that I don't know the ancestry of it, but it's great. It's just really great. And it might even actually... What is this? Look at this. Who knows, I might get some more flowers off this one, even though all the non-open or the closed buds have all blasted since I brought it home, and I'm sure these other ones are going to blast too. But these ones smell great, very Schilleriana-ish, so it's got Schilleriana in there for sure. But yeah, it's a cute little orchid. So this has been the orchid introduction of my unknown grocery store Phalaenopsis hybrid. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, in today's video I'm going to be doing an orchid introduction of a grocery store Phal that I found at the Bonds near my house. So let's get into this orchid. So this has been the orchid introduction of my nondescript, I don't know if I should call it nondescript,